clip of the Packer ident so we know who's made the clip.
Of the actual name of the film, it's called Prophecy. Now, the reason behind this, actually calling it Prophecy, is because it actually relates to the main codes, themes, and conventions of the film. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
The next series of clips we get is a montage of different places so we can establish the setting without having to have an extreme long shot of the whole scene. This creates more tension because you don't know where exactly it is.
Again, the next shot is also a part of the montage. We have a small shot of of a book with a simple picture of some skyscrapers in it. Now, later on, this comes to actually reveal much about the plot.
The montage continues with extreme close-ups of objects of the buildings and the fire and the smoke. This way, the viewer doesn't really know what kind of buildings it is, and we can tell it's currently being drawn at that very moment.
Alright, next shot in this storyboard, we have the actual main character, Lenny, sitting down, drawing on his table, with his parents arguing in the background, and we can see the home is clearly broken. They're a very damaged family.
The next shot is a low shot, medium shot of the dad shouting at Lenny. That way we get kind of a point of view shot from Lenny so we know what he sees and what his life is like. The foley of the scribbling gets louder here to show that he's very in his own world.
Next shot we have is of Lenny himself actually running away from the confrontation of his dad and just running away from his grasp up the stairs and into his own room where he can be in his own world.
This same camera shot continues as he walks into his own room without any cutting to show the whole movement of him going into the room. It gradually pans down to his hand as he drops his drawing onto the floor, and he exits to the left as the Foley sound of the door opening comes.
Okay, next shot we have is Lenny actually in his room, just sitting in the corner of his room. And the purpose of actually having a shot like this is we just want to show his lifestyle, what it's like, and sort of how full of despair it is.
We then begin the montage with a close-up slash extreme close-up shot of Lenny's face to show there's distress in his face as his eyes are crinkled up and he's rocking back and forth, panting.
Next shot we have is of it's meant to be the actual 9/11 footage occurring, and what it's going to happen, it's going to switch and it's going to cut away from 9/11 and his drawing. 9/11, then his drawing. All right.
The montage also consists of Lenny rocking back and forth, panting, scenes of 9/11, possibly news reports, people's reactions to it. The idea is we're trying to set the scene of 9/11 actually occurring.
Alright, next shot, then we further see in Lenny's sketch, we see another section to it, and we actually see the plane flying towards the building. Now, while Lenny is rocking back and forth as if he's having a vision, we're going to slowly see that his drawing is reflecting these events.
We then see shots of 9/11, the Twin Towers exploding, fire, smoke, showing all the more chaos, possibly people jumping from the building, just to show in the words, prophesizing what's happening in 9/11 through his drawing.
Alright, and then also furthermore to add to that, it's because we see all of this chaos and it further adds to the actual name of the film, Prophecy, in itself. Now, after the rocking is finished and after 9/11 has actually blown up, we then proceed to see Lenny just stop. All the panting finishes, everything finishes, and he just opens his eyes and he realizes to reality what his pictures have caused. Now, coming to realize this, it will cause a lot of suspense and tension within the actual film, knowing that he's found his newfound power.